Yeah, like I always knew I was a star. It was just a case of how long it would take for everybody else to realise that. You know, even when he was a broke 16-year-old skinny kid with a stupid haircut, he's always had that same belief. So I joined a college boxing club, and the trainer said, "You're okay, but I'll take you to a real boxing club." And he took me to the Fitzroy Lodge in South Lambeth. And you know, I was 21, I was probably 13, 14 stone. There wasn't really anyone big enough to spar with me, so they put me in with this kid, 16-year-old kid, skinny, stupid pineapple haircut, stupid vest that was tied together in the middle for some reason. And I actually thought, I'll take it easy with this kid, this isn't really a fair fight. And it was the classic, you know, bull matador situation, or cow matador situation. And every time I threw a punch, he would just appear here somehow and hit me twice here and twice here. And sometimes he'd just stand there and I couldn't get anywhere near him. And he could have hurt me, but he didn't. He just showed me that he can land punches whenever he wants and however he wants. And that was David. That was the first time I ever actually met David.
Yeah, I've known Tony since I was a kid, since I was like 11, and I've always looked up to him. When I won my first schoolboy title when I was 12, he gave me the trophy in Liverpool, and I can always remember like being like, wow, there's Bellew, because at the time he was like an England international, boxing with England, boxing with GB, so I looked up to him and I always have done since that day. He's like the straightest person I've ever met. He just says how it is. He never like tries to be on the fence. He just gives his opinion, and I love that about him, because you know where you stand with Tony. If he tells you he likes you, he likes you, and if he doesn't, he'll tell you. I find Bellew hilarious, but he doesn't even mean to be. I just think he's funny because he just says it straight. Like, I just find that very rare these days, that someone's as real as him. Like, he just says it how it is, and I just find him hilarious when he does, because I'm not used to it. I'm used to like being around like people like on the GB squad who are like always on the fence and trying to make everyone happy, where Bellew doesn't care. He just says it how it is. He's very, very laid back and down to earth. He'll go out of his way for you. Do you know what I mean? Not many people at his level will go out of the way for someone like myself, who's just a young kid coming through. So Tony's really good in that sense, that he will give back, and he will need a helping hand. You'll need to ask him, and he'll sort it for you.
I came from probably a better background than he did in terms of opportunity. I would never dream that I could have, you know, travel the world, hang out with famous athletes and writers and actors and directors, and stay in villas in Jamaica and have a fleet of cars, and he just saw that as his right. I wrote a piece for GQ about him years ago, and the ending quote was something like, yeah, like I always knew I was a star. It was just a case of how long it would take for everybody else to realise that. You know, and that's what he's like, and that's what he's always been like, no matter what. You know, even when he was a broke 16-year-old skinny kid with a stupid haircut, driving a beaten up Golf around London, he's always had that same belief.
We're both from the same area in Liverpool, Toxteth, which is like, it's a bit of a rough area, do you know what I mean? So he's come from where I've come from, and he's smashed it now. He's done very well for himself, and it gives me hope that I can do the same. Like, I come to the gym and I watch what he does, and I take notes, and I do the same. Like, I try and like have his mentality of just business first. I believe it's 90% mental, like boxing. Like, if you any weakness in your brain or you doubt yourself, it'll show up in the ring. I believe some fighters are quitters, and when it gets hard in there, they give up. And I know myself personally that I'd never ever give up, and Tony does as well. That's why Tony sometimes says he wants to make home to his kids, because he knows that you go to that deep trenches where it's dangerous, do you know what I mean? He knows how dangerous the sport is, and Bellew will not quit, and I've got that mentality myself. I will not quit for nothing.